This is a real.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Late Night with Gray. How is everybody doing out there? I hope well. It's good to see you folks tonight. So we got a bunch of different things that we're going to talk about. Of course, we are going to do the Super Chat of the Month giveaway for last month on this episode of Late Night with Gray. And let me say hello to a few of the folks that are in chat before we get too far gone and get started. And of course, you see the topic down below that I have listed because I think it's something that some people are very, they feel secure in some of their things. And I kind of want to shed some light on some things that people think that work for them, but that may not work. Anyways, let's get on to the hellos real quick before we jump into this. Let me back up the chat and say what's up to a few of you folks tonight. All right, so we got Yarn Prepper in the house, Daily Prepper in the house, Stephen Brimhall in the house, Shadow Scout Sweet, good to see you, brother, all the way from Sweden. Colleen Rich is in the house. All right, Za is in the house. How we doing, Za? Scott, what's going on, brother? You know, I'll be wearing your necklace all the time, brother. I appreciate it. I like it. Got a lot of compliments on it too, man. I need to send some business your way. Rena LaRue is in the house. Stewart's Prepping, what is up? Sarah Goldie. OFC Nation in the house. And OFC, you had emailed me about Saturday, brother, but the problem is, and I'll try to reach out to you personally on the email, is that I usually work Fridays and Saturdays. I work Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays, basically from morning till night. Thursday's my early day, and then Saturdays I don't get out till about 11:30. So if we could work around that, I'm game, brother. And you probably know what I'm talking about, and everybody else doesn't. Simply Jan Homestead. Hello, Allison Sherman. Let me see. Milo on the ready. What's going on, brother? Let me see here. Angela Pickus. Oh, man, why do I butcher names so much? Angela Picerno. Thank you so much for being here. Make sure Donna's in the house. What's up, Donna? Harvey Black. Going on. Rootless Wanders. Chief Prepper, what is up, my brother? Mom McCann, howdy from Flint, Michigan. Wow, Mom McCann, I lived in Michigan for quite some time. I lived, where was it at? Eaton Rapids, Charlotte, Springport, some little towns out there. I did go to Lansing for a bit to do some college work down there, but that's kind of cool. Anyways, Lori D, what is announced? Pureblood 1775. What is going on? Raptor Ranch, Seabass is in the house. Man, we got some new names in here, and I'm trying to catch up. It just jumped on me. All right, there we are. Lori D, Seabass, Mark Olson, America First. Evening, sir. And hopefully I get that right, because sometimes America First doesn't say he or she, so I try to get it right. Ark Wildman, what is up? The man. Fired Up Fridays, man. Prepper Chicken, Texas. Kit Carlson, Hawkeye. Good to see you, brother. Zombie Prepper. Consider the Ant. Ms. Me is in the house. Brad Miller. Cellar Door. And if anybody catches this live stream on the replay, you might want to skip like 2-3 minutes of me saying hellos. Cellar Door's in the house. Mr. Boots and Bonnie. Homestead is in the house. Tara Smiles. Survival Living. What's going on? Another Florida compadre in the house. Good to see you, my friend. Dozer. Let me see here. Freaky Geek. Stars Prepper. S. Moore is in the house all the way from Canada. And of course, the chat's Bizza, Rizza, and Jizza. The man himself is in the house. Kelly DeBro is in the house. All right. Did I catch everybody yet? No, I'm still going. Almost done, folks. I think I'm almost got to the bottom here. Lori D, Pam M. Let me see. Hawkeye. I said, what's up to Hawkeye? I think I caught everybody. If I missed you, Pony Girl, I just got you. I think I caught everybody. So how's everybody doing tonight? Everybody doing well? Brian Keith Prepper, what is up? What's going on, my friend? So, folks, let's kind of take a poll, I guess you want to say, in regards to what should we start? Should we start with the topic in hand? Should we start with the giveaway? Matter of fact, I'm not prepared for the giveaway. I just thought about something, and I have it, man. You guys are gonna have to give me a minute. I knew I missed something. I thought I was doing good, man. And I thought I was all prepped and ready, and I am not. So let me see if I can go here into my Discord real quick. I should have just pulled it up on the screen because I want to show you another part of the giveaway. And you guys talk amongst yourself for a second. Oh, man, Grey. You're a prepper, but you're unprepared. All right, so this is what I want. And how do I get it on the screen? If you guys just give me one moment, I'm going to get this up on the screen because this is part of the giveaway, and I don't want to miss it. And Za, you know what I'm looking for. I just got to find it. Bro. I know everybody's probably talking like, Grey, you're not paying attention to us. We're leaving now. Oh, where's Amazon at when you need it, right? But my apologies, folks. I thought I was ready, and this is the only thing I am missing. And for some reason, I'm in Amazon, typing Amazon. I got to find the exact one. No, there's like dead silence. Like, Grey, come on. Together, man. Get it together. Who is this by? Posley. Posley. I just want to make sure I have everything ready. Let me see. Does that look like the one that was sent to me? Very close. Where is it at? I can't even see chat right now, so people are probably like reaming me left and right. Za, you should have sent me a link to it so I could pull it up. I'm trying to find it. Where is it at, Za? Oh man, I knew I was missing something. Anyways, I'll give you guys an idea what it is, and then we'll figure it out down the road. I got the little one, but the one I'm going to be giving away is bigger. Maybe if I click on it, it will give me the bigger version of it. I don't know. Anyways, let's move back to chat so I can see actually what the heck is going on. I didn't mean to blame you, Za. I just I forgot to find it, and it's the 12-pod system, and I just want to make sure that when I put it up there, that I have the right one up. You know what I mean? And I should have just done it this way. Posley. What a way to start a live stream, Grey. 12-pod. People are like, man, what is Grey talking about? We need to know. Anyways, I think I got something. Well, I'm going to go with it, but it's not going to be the right one, but it'll be close. You're going to get the bigger version of it. Anyways, moving on. All right, so you forgot to find it, and it's my fault. Right on, Za. Let me go back and chat. Kelly DeBro, how you doing? Good to see you. We see everybody looks like everybody's kind of being cool. All right, so I got to blame somebody. Why not a good person, right, Freaky Geek? Well, speaking of that, Za has also helped me. If you guys seen in my title, I have something that we're going to do for the community that's going to involve you guys. And I think it's a great idea. Za came up with this idea, and I was like, man, that is an awesome idea. So we're going to talk about that too. All right, OFC, if that's the case, man, let me know. I'm off Sunday through Wednesday. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And I can work that in, brother. Oh, we only got 2 thumbs down. Come on, trolls. You can do better than that. You can do better than that, trolls. Thanks for watching, though, and thanks for your attentiveness to GreyMan Prepping. All right, so let's get on with it. And what do you guys want to see first? You guys want to go into the topics, or do you guys want to do the giveaway first? Can I give me a 1 for the giveaway or 2 for the topics? And let's see where we're at and what you guys want to do first. And then we'll move on from there. Because I guess if we do the giveaway at the end, then everybody will stay longer, right? Yeah, Mark, you know what makes me feel good, though, Mark? Is that, from other content creators, I've talked to so many of them. People that have been doing this for decades. And I've watched 3 or 4 videos as of late of them talking about those folks. And it's part of YouTube, man. All right, numbers are coming in. So we got 1, 2, 1. So 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1. Somebody asked for the giveaways as they might fall asleep. Yeah, this is true. I do want to keep everybody in here for the giveaway. 1 or 2, it doesn't matter. 1 in case I fall asleep. Thank you, Yarn, for that. OFC says to the end. Kelly DeBro too. Pick 3, my lord. What is up, JM? What is up, JM? All right. Well, I don't want to keep everybody up. So we'll do the giveaway first, and then we'll go into Grey Rambles. But I guess I'll leave the articles last because I want to talk about the community outreach after the giveaway, because to me, that's going to be something important that I want to set up with you folks, and I need your guys' full attention for that. So let's jump into the giveaway, the Super Chat giveaway of the month. Gary, Bulldog Prepper, what is up? Mark Olson topics. Yeah, I see everybody's bouncing around. So let me just knock this. Let's just knock this giveaway out. Okay, so what's at stake for the giveaway? I've told you guys last time I spoke to you, we're going to do the giveaways a bit different. So it's going to be easier for me and easier to get things faster to folks. So I'm going to do a gift card of your choice. Whoever wins this is going to get a $200 gift card to either Amazon or Bass Pro or a Visa gift card, whatever the heck that you want. Whoever wins, you're going to email me and tell me the gift card that you want. And as long as I can find it, I'll mail it to you. If it's a digital gift card, I'll try that too, but probably mailing is probably a little easier because I can go to one of my stores and find it. And then the other thing I'm going to be giving away, this is going to be the gift. And thank you, Za, for helping me out with this, because I think it's a phenomenal gift, but it's going to be a bigger system than this. This one is a little bit different, but let me show you on the screen where this other part of the giveaway is going to be. And let me pop up on the screen here. So along with the gift card, as you can see here, I'm going to be giving away a hydroponic system, kind of like a self-contained hydroponic system. It's very similar to this with the LED lighting and stuff like that, but it's a little bit bigger than this one. I think it runs about $65. Yes. So I think it's a little bit bigger than this one, a different company, but very, very similar to this. So not only are you going to get this that you see on the screen here, you're also going to get the $200 gift card to your choice of wherever, man, wherever. All right, so now I can knock that down. And all right, so let me go over the folks that donated to the channel. I like to at least acknowledge these people because you guys help support the channel. You guys help me keep me going. You guys help keep everything running. You help get the giveaways. So it's awesome. So thank you everybody for doing what you do and being here with me on these live streams, and just all the support that I get from you, the community, this phenomenal, awesome community filled with great people with lots of knowledge. All right, on with it, right, Gray? All right, so I want to thank Zane, Wink, Scott, Rena, CJ, Kit, Dragon, Milo, JM, North Cal, Jason, Alaska Prepper, Doc Mac, Jen G, Quebec Homestead, Angry Prepper, Everything, Gary, Alexandra the Great, Prepper Book Club, P31 Mama, D14 Jabs, Jeff Sams, Texas T, Sherry Leach, Kentucky Prepper, Donna, Mizme, Marcia, Bostetter, JT, and Fishes, and Loaves. For some of you need the whole thing. Those are all the folks that super chatted and super stickered last month. Thank you all for participating in the super chat and the super sticker of the month giveaways. The top three supporters for the month of September. And I know this is going to be a little skewed because it includes my birthday, but I wanted to include everybody. Anybody who's super chat, I wanted to include it, even the birthday super chat. So coming in at number 1, and the number 1 spot is Milo on the Ready with 28 super chats. Coming in at number 2 is Dragon, coming in at 21 super chats. And coming in a hefty third, JM in the Nut House with 13 super chats. Thank you so much, you guys. I truly appreciate that. Milo, hopefully you got a great chance of winning, but as you guys know, it's a give or take. And just so you know, I keep these notes here, and I don't know if wait till my camera goes back into focus. So I've been saving all these lists, and I told you guys on my 1-year anniversary, I'm going to take every single person that super chatted me throughout the year, and we're going to do this massive, massive giveaway for those folks that have participated in this. Beyond, if we hit 10K, we're also going to do a giveaway for just everyone. But I want to do a huge giveaway for all the supporters for the first year of the channel. I think that's deserving of those folks. All right, so here is the thing. What's up, D14? All right, so everybody's names in here, and it's all kind of mixed up in here. I had Little Miss Gray and Lady Gray throw this on the bed and mix them all up so they can get really, really mixed up. But we're gonna see, and we're gonna draw, and hopefully you guys are gonna be the ones to figure out, see who wins first. So let's get this going. And what's that, Mark Olson? I know everybody's hoping it's all right. Not that, yeah, D14, you're not that late. We just started. I just been rambling on. You know how I do at D14. All right, so let's just not look. I'm trying to just grab some names here. All right, let's find a ticket. You guys probably can't hear me. All right, I have the ticket in hand. And you guys are going to see on the screen before I do. So who is the winner for September Super Chat of the Super Chat of the Month giveaway? What does that ticket say, Focus? It is Wink Tannerbell. Is Wink in chat tonight or not? So Wink, if anybody knows where Wink is, or if Wink comes across this replay, or if anybody sees Wink in anybody else's chat, she is the winner of this month's Super Chat of the Month giveaway. So congrats, Wink. Thank you so much. I know, right, Mark? You would assume Milo has the best odds, but it's weird. And if you guys ever think of a better way other than me writing all these tickets and doing these lists of doing these giveaways, I try to think, I feel like I do them as fair as possible by throwing everybody's name in a hat and kind of mixing it all up and pulling up whoever it is. But yes, Wink Tannerbell. I wonder if Wink is in chat. Probably, I don't think so. I don't think Wink usually catches the Tuesday streams. I think I'll have some good odds with this. Right on D14. But so, yes, Wink, I will try to reach out to Wink. If you guys happen to see Wink before I do, or if she's in Discord, if you guys know where she's at, let her know. She is the winner of a $200 gift card or to whatever she wants, and a hydroponic little grow system there. That's what it's called, right? Yeah, hydroponic growing system. So, Wink, congrats. Thank you so much for your support. And I truly appreciate everybody for participating in the last month. And of course, not let me stop. Let me do some self-promotion here. Let me run and let you guys know it starts all over. Every single month it starts over, and we're trying to give back to the community. All right, so I'm going to put that to the side. And so you folks that that may not, that participate and don't win, remember, there's going to be a huge thing on my 1-year anniversary, which is around December 15th. I'll be a year on YouTube. So all the names from throughout all the Super Chat giveaways are going back into this big thing. And we're going to do this huge thing for everybody. So I'll probably do a first and second and third place for that, because it's going to be big, or at least as big as I can do it, right? I need to get into the October drawing while I'm thinking about it. Thanks, Scott. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate the support, brother. All right. So the next thing I want to go over before we get into the articles, I know some people are like, well, I'm here for the articles. Well, there you got to have a little bit of time, man. It's late now. We're hanging out, man. Trying to relax. So community resources, right? So you guys remember just a week or so ago, Milo on the Ready went through a situation, and I directed a lot of you folks to go check his video out and check his channel out because him and his wife are going through some tough times. It was brought to my attention, and a lot of folks had mentioned things. There's a lot of people that either going through things or will end up going through things down the road. Here's where I need your folks' help. This is going to be super huge. At least me, if everybody participates, this is going to help me out tremendously. Zah's been a member for 8 months. Wow, Zah, truly appreciate that, Zah. Thanks for all the support. Wait till you see my idea for next month. It's great. Also, Zah is great for giving me ideas. She's definitely very helpful in that, and she has great ideas. But so the idea for this community outreach, this community resources, everybody in their state, there's folks from all over the U.S., and I guess this is going to be more focused on the U.S. I can try to do, let's say like Sweden and Canada. I can do the best I can if I can get folks from those places to participate in this. Here's what I need from you. Anybody that has links to financial resources, food assistance, medical assistance, links to government agencies or state agency, or yet more of the state side of things in your state. So let's say you're living in, let's say, Missouri, and the link to the Missouri to help people, get, let's say a grant or help with rent or help with utilities or whatever the case may be, or food bank links or anything like that. Can you kind of get where I'm going with this? Any links in your state that would help other folks in your state. And here's what I want to do with this information. You guys are going to send me the links via email through my Gmail account, which is down below. I'm going to compile all the information I get from every single one of my subscribers. Excuse me, folks. From all my subscribers, and build this list and go from A to Z on the states. And I know there's not a state that ends with a Z, but you get what I'm saying. I'm going to take all the information you get me and put a list and keep it on my Discord and keep it on in somewhere where other people can access it. And anytime one of our community members needs help, we're going to be able to present this list, find out where they live, give them all the links that they may need, be it if it's rental assistance, utility assistance, or anything like that, so they don't have to do running around and going crazy because they're stressed out as it is. These people are going through it hard, and they may not have access. Let's say if their power is turned off, they don't might not have access to the internet or whatever the case may be. I want to create and compile a list that they can look at with phone numbers, websites, or any of that stuff that you guys can send me. And I want to compile this entire list, make a spreadsheet out of it, and of course, put it together, make the links clickable, and put it on my Discord and other platforms. Like maybe we can hear on YouTube, I can drop it every once in a while. I can do a document that's in the cloud per se, where people can click on, let's say it'll be, I'll come up with a name for it, like GreyMan Community Resources. People can click on that and look for their state and find the stuff really quick. I think this is a great idea. Zop is, I give credit to her. She's the one that said, hey, maybe you should do this. This might work better for helping the entire community instead of, trying to put out each little individual fire as it comes along. So what do you guys think? I hope that's, I see Pony Girl said that's an outstanding idea. So far that looks good. Donna says that's nice, Gray. Let me see. S. says awesome. S. says, how are you? Oh no. Mona Shea Prepping, how you doing? So hopefully if you guys can, please help me put this together. Send me all the information you can from your state and your local agencies, or anything that you think that might help folks. And it's probably going to take a couple of weeks to a month, on my off time, on my downtime, when I'm at work, when I have any extra time, I'm going to compile this entire list and put it all together in one place that everybody can find it. I feel that's the best thing I can do to help folks up. Lori D says, excellent. Yes, Mark Olson, like a telephone book, informative resource. So you guys are on the right on the money. Can I pick a different state? Yeah, JM, you can pick anywhere you have the information, JM, just send it. Even if you know other states' information, whatever you guys want to send me, please do. I'm going to compile those emails and stick them into a folder of themselves, and then start compiling these lists and putting it all together in alphabetical order from, A to Z, let's say Alabama and Arizona, all the way down to, whatever the states end in. So I should hopefully I'll get something from all 50 states eventually. If not, I'll even do some legwork myself and try to find stuff like here in Florida, and maybe reach out to some of my friends in other states and try to put this list together for everybody. Thank you, Tara Smiles. Mark Olson says many resources are non-governmental. That's awesome. That's good to hear. Let me see here. Bonnie Bethel, that sounds like a fantastic idea. Awesome. So everybody seems to be on the same page. Can't you just call 211? I don't know, Dozer. I don't know if 211 works everywhere. Some people say it does. Not here in Florida. I tried it here in Florida. There's a bunch of different things, but I feel that some people, it'll be easier for me to compile something, if that makes any sense, Dozer. First time seeing you, came in from Prepper Nurse 1. Glad to find you. Oh, Pamela, thank you so much. I appreciate that, Pamela. Yeah, Ed, I saw Ed's video today. It was kind of cool. That new thing he's taken down there for his new homestead. Yeah, Kentucky Prepper, you did see Central Florida, aka Survival, living in here. He was watching it a little bit ago. But he is also a busy person. He's been putting out some great content as of late. Doing the things. You know what I mean? Tennessee Tattoo, dang it, just got the notification. What's up, Tennessee? How you doing, man? Don't worry, you didn't miss too much. I did the giveaway, the community outreach thing that I'm going to try to put together. You could always replay it a little bit. Where are we at? I don't know what the mark is, but we're at like 24 minutes in. So about the 20-minute mark, I started talking about this. Pony Girl says, Gray, people might find it more comfortable, and it came from a trusted channel like yours. I appreciate that, Pony Girl. Thank you. And Doc Mac, appreciate it, brother. Just forsaking on here. Will it be on a website when you are done putting it together? Brian Keith, I'm going to probably put it on many platforms once I get it all compiled. I'm working on my own website. Of course, I've already owned the rights to GreyManPrepping.com. I'm just trying to find the proper place to host that website so that it never gets taken down, because there might be things that don't agree with everybody on the website. You know what I mean? There'll be different types of material and articles, my videos, and affiliate links and all that stuff like that. But it'll also be a resource link on that website. I'm working with a friend of mine in the sheriff department who does websites and stuff on the side, and he's going to help me. He's helping me put it all together and all that stuff like that. What's up, Ghetto Prepper? How you doing? All right. So what's up, Raptor Ranch? Say hi to Megan. You want me to say hi to Megan? What's up, Megan? How you doing tonight? So anyways, folks, on to what so the reason I wanted to do online vulnerability and safety myths. Guess what? GreyMan got hacked. And you're thinking, well, Grey, you're still here. You didn't get hacked. So I had a backup channel, and a friend of mine, it's basically a duplicate of this channel, but with nothing on it. And it's kind of like you really can't, it's hard to find, right? A friend of mine who does YouTube, but he does computer parts. He's like a tech nerd, really deep in the tech nerd. And I got this notification from YouTube that says, hey, you have a copyright strike, not a strike, but a copyright notification. And I was like, well, copyright notification, what is that? Like, who did I copyright? So I went in there and it says, you have a copyright from GreyMan Prepping. I started dying. I was like, what? I was like, copyright for myself. Okay. So I dug into it, and it was from my my backup channel that's just kind of dormant, and which my buddy handles that and stuff like that, because it's separate, an entity from mine. So if anything ever collapses on this channel, I have that separate from everything, and he kind of handles to make sure it's good. So I called him up and I said, hey man, you notice anything? What's up with the site? And he said he went and looked at it. And he said, oh wow, he got some notifications that the password got changed and stuff like that. But he is a tech nerd, so he had to wait to get in there and see what happened and get it all fixed before any damage can be done. This guy was going around probably doing who knows what with my dead channel, but it was a 48-hour thing, but it was taken care of. But I thought it was pretty funny. How it played out, and I couldn't understand why. But anyways, so what made me think about online security, online vulnerabilities, and everybody thinks that they're safe in certain aspects. Like people say, well, I got a VPN. Well, I got antivirus protection software. I use Proton mail. I do this, I do that. And I wanted to let you guys know that's great. And you're on the right path, but that's no 100% guarantee. So I want to share some information with you tonight in regards to this so that you guys can be a little bit more aware and a little bit more safe, because I want you guys to see it from what I've done the research and what I've shared with my buddy who does this a lot. He works on computers all the time. He's an infrastructure guy. He does all kinds of stuff. But anyways, so I want to show you guys some stuff. Yeah, right, Dozer? Yeah. Now, Brian Keith, I want to touch on that two-factor authenticator, because that is a really good thing. Is Homestead Austin here? What's up, Homestead Austin? How you doing, Lynn and Wayne? I'm glad you guys are back on. Northern Girl Hammer, what is up? How you doing? I got the hammer. Right on, Dennis. Good to see you guys. Good to see you guys. What's up, Sheena's Keto Prepared Homestead? All right, so let me get into these articles to kind of give you guys an idea of what I'm talking about and kind of lay some eyes on some of these things that folks think they're safe, and they're really not. They're really not. What's up, the roaming prepper? How you doing? That's fine, brother. That is fine. So let me get my stuff up here, ready to rock and roll and blow through some of these articles and guys get you. We're going to start with the VPN aspect of things. And you can, maybe I should have linked all these articles down below, but because I'm going to briefly talk about these, I'm not going to, what I'll do is I'll save the articles after this live stream ends. I'll put a link to each article in the description. So it'll be about 15 minutes after the live stream ends, and these articles will be clickable, and I'll put them down in the description. Share button. Come on. Uh-oh, something froze. What is going on? That was weird. Why do I have two GreyMans now? Talking about IT security and all hell breaks loose, right? All right, give me a few minutes, folks. I'm trying to get this fixed. That's weird. All right, now I'm back to normal. I think I'm good here. I know you guys are probably looking at two screens like, what in the heck? All right, there it goes. Holy wow. Okay, can everybody hear me? Am I back? Did everything get fixed? Just the way you say things, you're awesome, man. I appreciate that, Rootless Wanders. Look at the other one. Yeah, right. The other one was freeze. Oh man. All right, 5x5. Okay, we're back on track, man. That was a excuse my French, but a shit show. Man, that was wild. All right, so let me get all my articles back up. If you can just bear with me. Wow, that was pretty interesting to say the least. Get everything rolling here again. I guess they don't like when you're talking about internet security, huh? They don't want you to teach people these things. Luckily, I had everything saved, and my computer backs up to a bunch of different things here. I think I got everything almost back up and running. Minimize, enlarge, minimize. And I want to say I appreciate all you guys hanging in there while this is transpiring, to say the least. All right. Yeah, that was pretty intense, folks. All right, so now let's start over, man. Let's see if we can get into this, right? But anyways, thanks, folks, for and if I missed anybody in chat that I missed, I do apologize. But that was a pretty interesting, to say the least. All right, so let me start here with the VPN thing, right? So like I said, I don't know when I froze, but I'm going to link, I guess after the live ends, I'll link all these articles down below in case you guys care to read the articles in their entirety, and you guys can go from there. So right here on this article, it states that VPNs may not be as secure as you think. Researchers found some subscription VPN services have programming errors that cause leaks, monitor user traffic, and lack privacy policies, and all reasons to set up your own VPN server. And then the article is going to go into reasons why that some VPNs, like people like to go cheap and buy the free VPNs. They'll put these free VPNs on certain aspects. They think that's going to save them. But there is a lot more problems with just these VPNs. So when you dig into a VPN, which is a virtual private network, basically to hide your IP and stuff like that, it just kind of bounces you around a bit. Just remember that you pay for what you get. I can recommend some to some folks, things that I use and stuff like that. But I would rather save that for personal information than just kind of putting it all out there, because I'm not represented by any of these companies, and I don't want to, I don't know, get into any BS with any other company saying that I represent them or something like that, if that makes any sense. What's up, North Shore? Yeah, Mark, I agree there. All right, so moving on. Something that I don't know if you guys noticed this, if you guys, seen this pop up. This is something scary. And what I mean by scary is because of what our government is doing. And this is probably why maybe that my whole stream froze up. But as you says, it states here, it says the U.S. government ordering Google to provide users search data and report. It says the U.S. federal government is secretly ordering Google and other search engines to track and provide data on anyone who searches certain terms through keyword warrants, according to the new report. And it says in recent years, there was a couple things that came to light, but they weren't supposed to come to light. So no one was supposed to know about these. But anyways, just so you know, Google, Yahoo, and all that other stuff like that, and all these other things that people use. I know people like Yahoo, Grey. No one uses Yahoo anymore. That the government has ordered that they can have access to all your search history. Inside there, they're using a keyword warrant. So if you have specific keywords in your, let's say you're doing research, right, of a specific type of firearm or a specific type of chemical or for a specific type of part or anything like that, that has a red flag on it, your IP address, your information is going to be sent to the government, and the government actually put tabs on you and start paying attention to what you're doing and check all your online stuff. What about if you are, you just don't agree with what's being done in our country and you start voicing your opinion on that and looking up certain groups and organizations? You may get flagged, just so you know. And some people say, well, I use, like I said, unless you have the proper VPN, you might be catching yourself into certain issues. My search history is going to blow their minds. I'm all over the place. Right on, Dennis. Right on, Dennis. I can understand that too. It makes total sense. But that's what I'm saying. People, I understand why certain companies do. Yeah, right, Lori D. I understand why how do I want to say this? Why that there's legislation and things in place for certain things, because there's a lot of bad things that happen on the net. But when they use like when you're fishing and you use like a gill net and how you kind of catch a bunch of extra things other than what you're looking for or what you're trying to catch, it's the same thing. It's this huge net, and some innocent folks might get wrapped up into this thing. And again, it's starting to hack away at your rights, if you kind of get where I'm going with that. Right. Brian got some great information. Yeah, Gillnet. There you go, D14. Thank you. Like I said, man, you guys are awesome. I like it when people correct me. I'm far from perfect. I can't even speak. I'm far from perfect. All right, so moving on. We're going to move through these articles relatively quick so we can talk a little bit about some stuff. All right. You see, so now we're going to talk about antivirus software. People say, well, I got a great antivirus software. Is it enough? Possibly not. Possibly not. I just want to touch on each individual thing and kind of just so you guys know that everything that people think that they have on their computer or their phone is protecting them. Unless it's used appropriately and updated and it's trustworthy, because even some of these companies are part of Big Brother, if you get what I'm saying. So it says here at IT Architects, why traditional anti-software is no longer effective. So it goes into this thing where it says antivirus is dead. This was the headline back in 2014. So imagine now. And then we're going to go through some facts that are going to blow your mind about how much cyber hacking and hacking goes on a daily thing. And these numbers are probably going to freak you out. But anyways, let me finish this. It says, what's wrong with traditional antivirus software? 2 reasons. The definition files in your systems aren't up to date. Before new threats get into your definition files, it must be identified by security professionals. A U.S. government database has to post it, and your AV software provider must produce an updated definitions file for download. This process can take days or months depending on the virus. So if it's something new, something that just popped up, you're going to be held vulnerable to it. Your antivirus software is not going to carry it. And where you get hit a lot is your emails. So don't ever open something in your emails that's not trusted by a trusted source, some sort of weird links. I run everything that I get in my emails, especially being on YouTube, through all different types of secondary software per se. I can't say exactly what I use, but it's costly. The second thing is the bug is new, a 0-day threat, as they're calling them, which is a traditional antivirus software was designed with when life was much simpler. Now viruses are only more than 8 different types of, man, I can't speak. Now viruses are only one of more than 8 different types of malware. Older signature-based antivirus software doesn't detect many of the newer threats. So you might have, let's say, McAfee or whatever that you may have on, for anti-malware bytes. And there's a bunch of other different companies out there that, they're saying that with the antivirus software, you're covered. You don't have nothing to worry about. Dennis, that's a good idea. What's up, Blue Vandal? What's up, Blue Vandal? And I know, good night, Stuart. I know this is not like the most groundbreaking stuff, but to me, I find it valuable, and I wanted to share it with the community because people say they think that because they have a VPN, they think because they have antivirus software. We're going to get into flip phones. We're going to get into Proton Mail because everybody thinks that they're safe using some of this stuff. Like, I don't have a smartphone, I have a flip phone. It's a false sense of security. Just kind of thanks, Harvey Black. I appreciate that. All right, moving on to the next things. What do we want to talk about? Let's talk about, we just brought up Proton Mail, right? Everybody says, I only use Proton Mail. It's the most secure thing. Most secure thing. Well, maybe not so much, man. Maybe not so much. Let's bring up Proton Mail. A lot of folks like to use Proton Mail if they swear by it. You're like, Grey, why don't you use Proton Mail? You use Gmail. You're letting everybody get your stuff. Anyways, Proton Mail. This is a review of Proton Mail from Restore Privacy. It says Proton Mail gets a lot of attention as a secure email service, even getting shout-outs in various media outlets like YouTube. But when you strip away the flowery language, does this email provider really stand above the competition and how it's worth above average price? Now, some people don't pay for the extra. They just use the free part of Proton Mail. And in this article, they're going to answer that. So let me explain some of the, it goes to pros and cons. The pros, of course, is all the encryption. What I want you to focus on is the cons. Proton Mail doesn't encrypt the email subject line. So if you're not really paying attention and you want to send something private to somebody, but in the subject line, you put, whatever that's case sensitive to you, that's not protected. Also, when signing up with some of this stuff, it requires personal information for verification of new accounts. So that's then linked to your Proton Mail. The pricing can be confusing and expensive. If you've ever been to Proton Mail, they have all these different plans, but you can use a thing. And then also they have an incredibly long beta test cycles, but that has nothing to do with it. But what I wanted to, another thing I wanted to show you on this is the funding for Proton Mail. So if it was strictly funded by the people, right? Crowdsource funding or something like that, by the people, that would make it, I think, to me, a more secure situation. But if you look right here, it says in 2015, Proton Mail accepted an investment from a U.S.-based firm called Charles River Ventures. That's one thing. $2 million. You're telling me that they don't have a say? And then here's the big one right here. In 2019, they accepted $2 million from the EU government. So they've accepted money from a government for encrypted services. So this is the way I look at it. When any government gets involved in anything that's supposed to be some sort of privacy thing, I feel that the companies are going to, bend to those folks. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just barking up the wrong tree. But we just saw over, because this is a Swedish company up here, it'll tell you Switzerland. There was a whole court battle, and Proton gave up the emails to the account that had the warrant on it. And as you can see, it all played itself out. So, and I'm probably going to get some hate for, throwing Proton Mail under the bus. Let me see here. I just want to see if I missed anything. I don't answer calls. Flying cars, what be? Proton Mail was hacked for info recently. Thank you, North Shore. They are called planes with folding wheels. Hat Creek Homestead, howdy. Mountain Grandma, you're not. They all bend. Thank you, Mountain Grandma. I'm glad that some people, because I don't want people to, I'm not trying to scare people. I'm not trying to freak everybody out, but I just want everybody to kind of be a little vigilant and don't fall into that false sense of security. Like, oh, I can use Proton Mail. I can say whatever the heck I want to say without any repercussions. That's not any type of platform, anything that's outside of writing a letter to someone and handing it to them and then handing it back to you and you burning it. Once it goes on the online, it's really, man, it never disappears. Put it that way. Yes, Stuart, you're exactly right. Proton gave into a warrant real quick. It's always about money. Like I said, if it was a complete people-based funded, blockchain type of situation, it would be different. Maybe, possibly different. But when you start accepting money from random corporations, let's say like the Gates Foundation, let's say they invested. And now I'm not saying they have anything to do with Proton Mail, but you get what I'm saying. So what I would do now is I would research that gentleman who invested $2 million, see who he is, what is he about, and why did he invest that money? Maybe he's a good guy, maybe he's a bad guy. Just saying. All right, moving on to There's only three. I got three more for you. The next one is going to be about flip phones, because people say, great, get a flip phone. It's a lot more secure. So I said, okay, well, I'll do research on that. And come to find out, flip phones are just as bad as smartphones. All right. It says, are flip phones the answer to cell phone tracking and privacy? So it says a smartphone with its integrated GPS, email, and calendar, and all the other stuff that the flip phones or that smartphones have. There is a potential risk to the dark side of this technology, because everything that you have, everybody knows this. When you're on your phone and you either look up something that you're curious about, or you happen to be speaking about it with friends, and all of a sudden you get ads all over the place in regards to that. So your phone is always listening and possibly always watching, just so you know. And like I said, I don't like, I'm hoping I'm not freaking people out, but most people know this stuff. Anyways, the title of this one is Cell Phone, Your Personal Tracking Device, which is what it is. And let me see what I can go to the heart. And this is a program called Stingray. It says how Stingray cell phone tracking devices network. So law enforcement officials can quietly using gadgets referred to Stingrays to locate cell phones as a part of investigative work. Basically, they clone. You think you're connecting to the tower in your area. You're really connecting to this, let's say this dark van here on the screen. You're connecting to that. They're getting all your data and information and intercepting that. They're kind of like the middleman at that point, instead of your cell phone connecting to a tower, be it a flip phone or your regular cell phone. So it says, be aware that every call you make, whether it's on a cell phone, a flip phone, a landline, or VoIP, which is voice over internet protocol, your phone is recorded by the government. So no, flip phones are not the answer. Legislative change is the only answer. So as you see, this is written into law. All communications are intercepted and can be intercepted by the government by whatever means necessary. Now, not saying that that's going to happen without a warrant, without investigative services, but as we all know, they never follow their own laws, if you kind of get where I'm going with that. And it says you can thank the Echelon Prompt Program and the Patriot Act. And I like how they said ironic name. This isn't a wacky conspiracy theory stuff. This is the truth. Do some online research to verify. We always encourage you to fact check everything with reliable internet data and other research. And it goes on and on about your microphone and your GPS location, cell tower triangulation, and how your phone eavesdrops. I mean, there's a lot of great information in these articles. So like I said, I will link a lot of these articles to you guys. And let me catch back up in chat. Yes, more ill. Yep, me too. I'll have to rewatch this. And don't worry, guys. Like I said, after the live stream ends, I'll take all these articles. I have them saved in my email, and I'll put them all down in the description. So wait about 15 minutes after this live stream ends, and all the articles will be there for you guys to kind of do your own research and kind of follow up with. Because I honestly swear that this can be helpful to some of you folks. I know a lot of people wonder, what is safe and what is not safe. Hey, that's awesome, Homestead Oz. What's up, Jeff? How you doing? All right, moving on to something. Okay, so people think about, well, I only use cash. That's how I like to think too. But everything, as you noticed, matter of fact, I think Arkansas, was it Arkansas Whoop-ass? Someone Discord, I can't look right now. They were talking about that. If you notice when you go into certain stores, like let's say Walmart, and it says no cash, only credit card only, or debit card or whatever, that's starting to happen more often. And he wrote something in my Discord that was quite intriguing over a conversation that he heard where the bank wasn't able to give Walmart enough money to run cash transactions and so on and so forth. And you guys know that they're trying to make this a cashless society. They're trying to go everything digital. And now they're attacking cryptocurrencies. And this came out, was it today? But this is from the Department of Justice. I'm right on their website. Maybe they're tracking me as we speak and like, why is this guy talking about us? But anyways, Deputy right here on the Department of Justice website, it says Deputy Attorney General Lisa O. McConnell announces National Cryptocurrency Enforcement Team. So they're going to be creating an enforcement team from the Department of Justice, the DOJ, to investigate transactions or any issues or anything as they condone illegal activities using cryptocurrency. Where is this going to go? I don't know, but we will find out in a few years. I guarantee you that. I guarantee you that this is going to come to a head, and you guys are going to probably start seeing some things come to light when it comes to this. But this was dated October 6th, 2021, which was what, yesterday? Just so you guys know. So cryptocurrency is now being attacked. Some of you guys, well, I don't deal with cryptocurrencies. Well, there's a lot of people that do use cryptocurrencies because it's kind of a more discreet way of paying for things, if you kind of get my drift. All right, let's move on to last not least, and this one's going to be the more important one because these are some statistics that I want to share with you folks. And I'm sorry this hasn't been like the most, I hope this is informative. I know it's not the most exciting information, but I wanted to share this. Tennessee Tactical, you're exactly right. You guys have heard on a couple other channels that spoke on this, that any transaction around $600, be it PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, or any other thing like that, with the current administration, they want to know everything that happens in that mark. They want to know where the money's coming from, who's it going to, how'd you make it, and so on and so forth. It's getting bad. It's getting bad. Thank you, James. I appreciate that. Christopher Alexander, quiet weapons for a silent war. You guys, I'm great that you guys are very supportive. Tennessee Tactical, thank you. I appreciate that, man. What's up, boycott banks and plastic cards? You know, great name for the topic that we're talking about, brother. So let's go into a few statistics in regards to hacking and cybersecurity. Popped up in 2021. You know, this has been updated, and I want to share this with you folks. Some of this information might actually shock you because you don't. The only thing we see on the news, the only thing that we ever see on the news is a big major event. Let's say like the pipeline or a specific company, or of course the whole Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp debacle. I mean, there was probably about 10 videos done on that. Like, oh my God, Facebook's down. Well, I don't really care about Facebook or Instagram. If it goes down, it is what it is. We have other backup plans, but to me, my life doesn't depend on that type of platform. Sure, YouTube, it would suck if YouTube went down and I didn't have a voice, but most of you guys have my email. Most of you guys have me on Discord. Most of you guys have my post office box. There's some way to get a hold of me if I ever disappear. Hopefully not, right? All right, so last but not least, let's go over a few statistics before we wrap up all this computer talk and stuff like that. But this is a great article too, and it was very intriguing. Some of the stuff even shocked me a little bit. But it says, whoops, don't want to go there. It says 40 worrisome hacking statistics that concern us all in 2021. And this should concern every single one of you because you never know. I don't know how many of you out there. Oh, and you know, I missed it. Hold on. I missed something. I want to apologize for Rainy Steps. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you so much. Hello, Flat Florida. Thank you, Rainy. Did I miss anything else? I do apologize for that. I'm usually really good at catching that, but I'm so trying to get all this information. Yes, Facebook is toxic. I got Rumble. I mean, I got BitChute. I do have Rumble. I have Gab. I have MeWe. I have Getter. I have all kinds of different platforms. And a lot of the links are down below if you guys want to follow me on those as well as a backup. The BitChute is now linked to my YouTube. So every video that I do on YouTube, except for the lives, go straight to BitChute. So that's starting to pick up traction. I've been watching and gaining subscribers there as well. But let's get into this article real quick. So basically, this is basically scary hacking statistics. So there's a hacker attack every 39 seconds. We've been on running the stream for almost an hour. So think about how many hacker attacks have happened. Almost 2 a minute, and we've been almost 60 minutes. So you do the math and you see that's how many hacker attacks. There's a hacker attack every 39 seconds. Russian hackers are the fastest. There's 300,000 new malware created every day. This goes back to your emails. 300 new malware each day. Times that by a week, a month, a year. You can see how this is concerning. You can become an American citizen for $6,000. And I'm going to go deeper into that one, but it'll shock you. You can get passports, identification, social security cards, and all this stuff like that if you know where to go online for roughly $6,000. My throat's getting itchy. The average cost of a data breaches will be at $150 million in 2020. Think about 2021, all the data breaches they've had. It's probably cost us a lot more. The cybersecurity budget in the U.S. is about 14.98 or about $15 billion. So let's dive deeper. So here's where they talk about, this is not my article. There's a hacker every 39 seconds. By the time an average person takes a selfie and uploads it to Instagram, the next hacker attack has already been taking place. Moving on, the profit from the illegal drug industry amounts to about $400 billion annually. For comparison, cyber criminals have earned a total of $600 billion, and that's in 2018. Hackers steal 75 records every second. Cybersecurity facts show that the average number of records stolen per second. Breaches are actually a lot rarer than that. It's just that each breach allows for a lot of records to be stolen. So they're not like hitting individuals, they're hitting large companies and getting all this data. Moving on. And I know there's a lot of them, so I do apologize. 66% of businesses attacked by hackers weren't confident they could recover the information that was stolen. 73% of black hat hackers said traditional firewall and antivirus security is irrelevant or obsolete. 73% say it's irrelevant or obsolete. Your firewalls, your antivirus, most hackers find them irrelevant and obsolete. Number 6, the cyber. I don't even want to get. I'm not worried about the cybersecurity budget. I don't think anybody really cares about the budget. That's how many. I don't want to dive into how many we have. It says that we have 715, almost 750,000 cybersecurity experts employed in the U.S. Russian hackers can infiltrate a computer network in 18 minutes. And this is not your home computer. These are hardened networks. 18 minutes, Russian hackers can take it. Russian hackers aren't wasting any time. When they put their minds to it, North Korean hackers need just under 2.5 hours. Chinese ones take longer. So Russians are the fastest at 18 minutes. North Korea is coming in at 2.5 hours, and the Chinese a third place at 4 hours. 71% of Americans are wary of hackers stealing their credit card or financial info. Considering how many cyber attacks happen per day in the U.S. I got to drink some more coffee, folks. Here's another one that kind of freaked me out. You can purchase a consumer account for $1 on the dark market, or the dark web, as I like to call it. So people's information can be bought as low as $1. Bank accounts, credit card information, and so on and so forth. If you look here, it's pretty bad. More than 6,000 online criminal marketplaces sell ransomware products and services. So you don't even have to be a hardcore hacker. You don't even have to know what you're doing. You can buy the ransomware products and use them at your own leisure. I wouldn't suggest doing that. Trust me, it'll get you into a lot of deep crap. Probably prison if you don't know what you're doing. We already talked about the malware, job openings. We don't really care. I just want to make sure. Oh, so here's where it says 65% of companies have over 1,000 stale users accounts. So people create accounts and then they disappear. No one ever accesses them. And these what hackers use, these old accounts, to get into some of these systems. I wanted to show you 75% of all attacked businesses reported fraudulent emails. So again, back to the email thing. 15% of UK businesses lost control over a network to a hacker. Which rose by 5% in 2018, which is probably a lot higher in 2021. It says companies only protect 3% of their folders, and that's all their information, and they have differentiated into specific folders on their hard drives and so on and so forth, or on their network. 43% of UK businesses have reported breaches or attacks in the last 12 months. So almost half of United Kingdom businesses have reported breaches or attacks in the last 12 months. 12 months, sorry. Let me see, up till March 2019, more than 14 billion data records have been lost or stolen. Yahoo's data breach. If you remember Yahoo, this happened a while ago. 3 billion compromised accounts. So whatever you had on your Yahoo Gmail and all the other information associated with that, if you had an account with Yahoo, you were probably exposed. Let me see here. I'm going to kind of scroll through this because I know it's getting long and tedious. That's a bank, but you guys kind of see where I'm going with this, right? You guys kind of see where I'm going with this. So I thought this was kind of interesting, and I don't suggest anybody doing this. It's just as purely informational material. It says you can purchase the WinPot malware for 1 Bitcoin, which 1 Bitcoin is whatever, 32, however many $1,000. It makes ATMs shoot out money. So if you ever see someone doing that, you know what's going on. Anyways, 92% of ATMs are vulnerable to hackers. A lot of people know what Tor networks are, but here's what this will be the last part, and we'll move on. It says you can become an American citizen for $6,000. So it says you can buy a fake passport, a driver's license, an ID card from different countries if you can spare the 700 to 900 euro, approximately $787 to $1,000 at the exchange rate at the time of this writing. Let's move from the hacking statistics of 2021. So enough of me babbling on and showing you all this data, because I know it's a lot to digest. But like I said, I will put all these links to these sites down below. Hey, Brian. Yeah, right. Gotta love the onion. What's up, Blue Vandal? What's up, Bland's Promised Land Ranch? Sorry I couldn't make your live. I was at work earlier. I saw that. Anyways, folks, do you feel, I hope that you feel that you got some sort of value out of this live stream in regards to how vulnerable we are online in the digital age that we're in, and how the governments are pushing everybody to these digital currencies, to moving everything to the cloud. There's always, anytime you click on something, you need to agree to something. Most people don't read these agreements, these terms of services. There's just so much out there. It's a scary world in the aspect of the digital world beyond just our normal lives. And for you guys that might have rolled in after this live stream started, I'm putting this whole community outreach thing together. I'm trying to get anybody from anywhere. I'm going to repeat myself a bit in case some people didn't catch it on the first part of it. Is if you're in a state, I need I'm trying to build this. How do I want to say this? This document, a way for people to get help, be it financially, for rent, utilities, or whatever the case may be, debts, people that need food, people that need medical stuff. I'm trying to put together a huge list of information from every single state. If I can, like I said, I don't know about the whole outside of the US thing, and I'm going to compile it into one searchable list for everybody to find here for the community. So anytime a community member gets into trouble or gets into a situation, we can reference them to this list and find their state and give them all the opportunity that they can to try to help get some of these either grants or whatever, financial assistance or whatever they can get to help them get out of the rut or the situation that they're in. A lot of people think it's a good idea. I think it was at the 24-minute mark or the 20-minute mark I discussed that for you folks, but I went a little bit more into detail about that. I think it's a good thing, and if I can do anything to help folks like that, it'll make me feel good inside. And you, the community members, help me pull this together is truly awesome. Yes, Donna, Prepper Community Resources. Yes, that's a great way to put it. I just think it's going to, once I get all the information, compile it into an easily searchable format and a list with phone numbers, addresses, or whatever the case that, that you guys want to send me to these companies or these institutions that can help people in their states. I think it'll be beneficial because it's hard to find things on your own. I used to have a list for Florida that I used to hand out to people because I used to work with homeless. I don't want to go too much into my history, but with homeless shelters and stuff like that. And we would give them this pamphlet that we put together that had a bunch of stuff in there. And when Zal brought that up, I was like, that kind of reminded me, it popped in my head. And I said, Zal, that is a great idea. If we can get the community to help do this, I'll take the time and put it all together and find it, and so everybody can find it in one spot. And then once the website launches, it'll be on there as well. So it's kind of future proofing some of the issues, because we know today you might be good, a month from now you might not. So this might be a resourceful thing for you folks as well. Yeah, trouble's trouble. Not my home. What's up, Texas Redleg? I see some of the new names in there. Marinetraffic.com. People should keep an eye on this. Roger that, Dozer. So anyways, folks, I think I went over, we did the giveaway. So if you guys see Wink, I don't know, Wink never popped in. Usually she pops in on Tuesdays. And if I see her, Wink is not in chat, I'll let her know. But if you guys see Wink before I do, tell her to reach out to GreyMan that she won the September Super Chat of the Month giveaway. I'm back with my tea. Shadow Squad. I got to head out. Great. Brian, no, that's fine. I'm about to wrap this up myself, brother. I think I've talked enough. I do apologize that I wasn't interactive as much in the chat that I usually am, because I wanted to go through all these articles that I had set forth to kind of show you guys some information. Hopefully it was helpful and beneficial to some of you folks. And again, after this live stream ends, I'm going to go in there and put all the links in the description, and you should be able to access them here in the next 10 to 15 minutes after the live ends. Exactly, D14. And Cellar Door, like I said, if you can send that information to me so that I can start compiling this list for everybody. It's going to take you, the community. I can't do it on my own. It's going to take all of you to help me put this together. And I would do anybody who participates. I truly appreciate that, taking the time out to get the resources, send me the information, the links, phone numbers, or whatever the case may be, so we can build this. I think it's going to be very beneficial to the community. Matter of fact, I'll talk to some other content creators that I know that have a bigger voice, and I can share it with them as well. I don't want to just say that, just keep it here. I want to get it everywhere, so other people can share it as well. Thank you, JM. I appreciate that. Not my home. No, Wink Tannerbell one. And Homestead Os, you take care as well. Be safe. Be safe. Always worried about you guys, but thank you for the email last week as well. Thank you for that, Lynn. All right, so that about wraps it up. You guys know this is my end of the stream, or this is my end of the work week, I guess, if you want to call it that, for YouTube. I will be back on Sunday for the Sunday shift report, and that's always fun, right? And then we'll be starting all over next week. In the meantime, if you get bored, check out some of my content. If you haven't seen some of the stuff, I got some stuff back on the back burner, man. Some of the old videos that I was looking back the other day, and some of it was pretty good. I could have done a little bit better production, but when you're first starting out YouTube, there's some interesting stuff on your channel, and I'm never going to delete it because it's the learning aspect of it. But I had fun doing it. You know what I mean? But anyways, folks, I want to say thank you to everybody in chat tonight. I truly appreciate every single one of you. And I'm looking over here for being here, spending the time that you do, because I know it's late. We've been here for an hour. I appreciate you guys sitting here listening to me chat. Hopefully, like I said, again, that you found some of this information helpful. I want to say thank you to all the mods for what you guys do. You guys are phenomenal folks. I need to get with the mods. I wish I can get all you guys in one place so we can have like a meeting or a conversation. That would be awesome. If anybody can ever come up with an idea for that, either Discord or some other thing, please let me know. But thank you for all you members out there, for this extra support, people that use the super chat and super sticker options. Thank you as well. I wish everybody a great night. And if you have anything to ever question me, just or any questions for me, just drop them in the email. And just reach out to me, and I'll do the best I can to help you answer some of those questions. But this is GreyMan. I'm out. I'll see you guys on the rebound. God bless, and be safe out there.